In today's volatile geopolitical landscape, India's strategic positioning and economic growth have made it a beacon for global businesses. As the world grapples with supply chain disruptions, rising costs, and geopolitical tensions, the need for efficient, intelligent, and sustainable spend management have never been more critical. SAP, a leading provider of enterprise resource planning software, understands the unique challenges faced by Indian businesses. The company recently hosted the Spend Connect Innovation Day in Delhi. This flagship event brought together industry leaders, tech visionaries, and practitioners to discuss innovative solutions for spend management and supply chain optimization. To understand how the company is addressing the unique challenges and opportunities facing Indian businesses, let's pick the brains of those in charge of harnessing this intelligence in business logistics.
There's a recent study which said that there's a big supply chain rejig is happening across the globe. They interviewed around 1,300 organizations, very large enterprises, and they asked them on their plans to invest in India. Now you'll be happy to hear that around 65% of them said we are going to increase our investments into India by more than 50% in the next 2 to 3 years. What it essentially means, we are going to have a lot of work and we are going to be more prone to supply chain shocks. We will have demand and supply imbalance. And to that point, when you say, I believe we are going to be at the center of this rejig. And when I say that, we need to be more nimble, more agile, more proactive, more predictive. India is going to be at the flux of how to have this balance on pricing, demand, supply, inventory for that matter, to ensure that we are producing at the right pace, at the right time, and it goes out to the market and we become the supplier to the world. And I believe because of things like Make in India, Skill India, Digital India, that infrastructure is coming up. Intelligent Spend and Business Network, if you look at SAP's philosophy, these were 3 separate businesses, say 5 years ago. Today, when I look at it, it's an amalgamation of everything under one umbrella where we are spending money in an organization. Now, this can be related to my direct materials, indirect materials, my services, employee spend. For that matter, accounts payable has one job of clearing checks, right? You as an employee, you would go and say, I travel from one place to the other. This is my expense report. Can you please give me the money? Or for that matter, a supplier has provided a service or a material back to you. We have to again give the money back to them. From that perspective as well, can I convert my accounts payable into a profit center rather than a cost center? So can I generate cash out of it? Now, if you look at it, these are the opportunities possible in an organization, which is going to help you save a lot of money, generate cash inside the organization. And that's where SAP came across as the concept of total spend management, to have every kind of spend under one umbrella. When I'm a supplier and I go out onto the network, this is B2B now. Even if I go to B2C, for example, if I go register myself on Amazon and Flipkart, I would expect people to look for something where I am providing a product to them, and then maybe I appear in the listing, and if they like my product, they would order. Now, in a similar fashion, you're basically working with companies wherein you are registered on the SAP Business Network, and it's going to give you that advantage. You can be discovered by more buyers out there in the market. It is not only for the mankind, but let's say even if I'm a businessman and I look at it from a business perspective, there was this survey which quoted, if you are producing sustainable products, you are likely to get 3.5x more premium than a product which is not sustainable. This is Gen Z for you. They are looking at it very closely and they would like to go buy a toy which is made up of sustainable plastics, or maybe a toothbrush which is coming, let's say, from Assam, which is of sustainable material of bamboo, probably would prefer these products and pay more premium on top of it to ensure that they are participating in this drive. Now, when I say that, and why I say that is because that gives SAP an obligation to ensure that we are producing our products or our tools or technology which keeps ESG at the center of it. Not from a business perspective, but even from a mankind perspective, while we can help save the planet. The newest offering in town from SAP, it's called Joule. Okay, Joule is going to sit across every product portfolio of SAP, and that is going to give you a conversational UI flexibility. For example, if I tell you that today you're traveling from Mumbai to Delhi again, and how do you plan your trip? You would go on a website probably given by the company, or they would say go on an outside website, book something, get it reimbursed, then book a hotel, and then you come back. But what is happening in the SAP Concur platform is that I tell the platform that I am planning to go to, for example, Frankfurt, and I need to attend this seminar, and I need a hotel which is basically having a cafeteria, and it should be near to a hospital because I'm not well, and maybe I would need medicines, so maybe a chemist shop is a plus. And that's what I tell the system. And the system is going to tell me there are 2 airports at Frankfurt. If I look at the seminar location, this airport is nearer to this. So let us go with this airport first. These are the 5 flight options. This is the carbon rating across these 5 flights. And when you land there, the nearest hotel to this seminar hall, let's say, is X. And this, as per your criteria of having a hospital or having a chemist, there are 3 hotels only which fit the bill. So out of these 3, you can pick up one. And the system is planning for my itinerary. I don't do it. And therefore, what SAP has started doing, one, we are already delivering on AI. Second, there are multiple use cases which are coming up in AI.
Last year, we decided to go with SAP solutions. We implemented SAP ERP, which is S4HANA with RISE, SAP Ariba, which is the Spend Connect part of SAP, and SAP SSE, which is the dashboard part of SAP. And we have already implemented from 4 months now, and the experience has been phenomenal.
From the airline perspective, so we have different type of procurement happening. So we wanted a solution which can take care of the entire procurement process from source to procure to pay. So that the solution because all the decision making for the we need the data, and so we developed the dashboards and all. So this helped us to help that to take those database decisions and automate the processes and streamline our processes across the network. So that's how we are using the systems.
As Indian businesses continue to navigate a complex and dynamic business environment, innovative solutions offer valuable tools for driving success. By managing their expenses across product supply chains, Indian businesses can position themselves for long-term growth and sustainability in an uncertain environment.